Oh god, we've seen this be an absolute juicer. He gets juiced out of his position though. And now, Tesseract trying to come in with the spam, not able to find it. The spam from
attackers, and without any repercussions whatsoever, the two casualties that Action Teams had to face, putting this to a 2 versus 4 scenario just meant that, you know, not really much could be done, as Motsky right now will try to defuse. He knows he doesn't have enough time. Infinity Esports, they take their first round on board. They suffered a couple of casualties, but I don't think they'll mind that, because against Action PH, you take whatever they grant you. And in this case, Infinity, they weren't granted a round. They snatched it away when things were looking a bit bleak. When their man count was down, they still did it anyway. So we're going to be witnessing 9 rifles on board and 1 operator on the side of Georgie as well. And I have to say that Action PH, they are in this. They've invested quite a lot of credits in this round, and with a full buy versus full buy on the brink, I expect this round to go just up in flames for any of these teams. A lot is going to be riding on this, especially considering that there are no ultimates available, but they soon will be.
the push though. Playing this one aggressive here, Action PH. Motsky, perfect position to dodge. That stun. Rolex though, timing. His signature. Georgie trying to find that aggressive pickup. Almost had it on a config. But the man deficit folds as now the retake. It's gotta be on hold. Yeah,
a lot is going to be riding on
boy,
this,
it feels like a shave out of Action PH's strat book, right? The
will
double aggression at the push though, it was dealt with so perfectly. Rolex. Timing is his friend, and so is circumstance.
Absolutely. And Action PH, even after that, Georgie as well missing that one shot onto Breach. It just leads into that, what exactly happened in this round? Was this just an extremely unfortunate case of missing your shots? And you know, it happens time to time, albeit in this case it affected multiple members on the defense, and for 2 of them they lost their life. Maybe for the 3rd as well, Georgie, he was the final person who took contact against Infinity Esports. For now he is safe and sound, but Infinity, they look, well, at least one member from Infinity looks like hunting down. It's going to be Somboy. Is he going to be pushing through garage? He won't be. Infinity saved all of their guns, and Action PH can only save 3. And now the score, it's been neutralized.
Yeah, they can only save 3, but they saved the big one in those 3, right? They saved that operator, which gives Action PH another chance to fight back into this round. And it seems like that operator really had to make up a mind. Now rotating all the way back to mid. You might see the recon aid his peek in through B link, where 4 members lie in wait. At least one of them might choose to go aggressive through mid to maybe even counter this. Of course, we've seen the side of Infinity Esports also have that tendency to hold B main for any kind of aggression to come their way. This might just give Georgie enough room to work with. He's gonna get spotted off by the turret. He's gonna get into a safe position on the back of that tailwind.
Neutralized.
Oh!
Bruh.
So much for missing your shots. Okay.
I mean, his name is Rolex, but ironically, he got timing peaked. So, yeah, having a taste of their own medicine. This lockdown is a fake? What? Oh my goodness.
Of APH gonna fall for it? Well,
my head's feeling a little light.
They may just, I mean, the timing has to be of the utmost essence, because you can see Action PH members are right here on the bomb side, and they are rotating back on over to A. So Infinity Esports, this is a base race. Whoever gets to the bomb side first, they may have a direct advantage, and it's going to be Infinity Esports here. However, here's the bit of retaliation that Action PH were expecting immediately, and that they wanted to go for. They get 1 kill, they're still looking for more. Fake win for the 2nd, now he'll be downed 6 feet under. The man advantage therein lies with the defense.
It's all on some boy. He's managed to creep his way through. Oh, he managed to get the drop on Motsky. Wasn't able to translate that into any kill towards his side. Action PH. Even though they were able to save that operator, this is the impact that it has. This is what playing for the long game means, right? You save your weapons, You save everything you need for when the play needs to be made, and that is exactly when Georgie steps in. Not only, so here's the thing now. You saw Georgie get aggressive towards mid initially, right? Sure, it did not net them a kill. Big whoop. What it did is instill fear. It instilled a lot of fear on the side of Infinity Esports. They had a clear mid, then they made the rotation to go back towards A. The fear factor is often the more important factor when you're playing a game like Valorant. Once you break their minds, their game, it's far more easier to break open. And this aggression from Georgie is being expected, mind you. 4 members lying wait here. He has the tailwind. Does he have the element of surprise? That's what he needs here to find success. Georgie! That looked like a collateral. Has his teammate. Aryu, though, pays the price for Georgie's miss. They commit the Rolling Thunder. And right now, Rolex, he's like a rolling stone. He has the right click if he wants to go for a close range. Deletion. Yes, he does. Emin bites the dust. 3 versus 5 yet again. Georgie has that operator. Did they contemplate a save? I think if they don't get a frag for the next 10 seconds, they're gonna call it back and they're gonna play it for the next round. The recon's gonna come in from Khan as well. Motsuki. Oh my god. Romex. Timing. Oh, if he put the lockdown, could have been a mad deny. And Motsuki, he's gonna be smart about it. Not using that lockdown. The deny from Chromex, even though positioning was his friend, not gonna happen. Rather, APH, save everything for now. Chromex, that alarm bot gave away his play. Yeah, a lot of things avoided here by Action PH, but a lot of things that could have gotten better as well. Certainly.
That is true. They do end up saving an Action PH. You know, time and time again, we see them making the decision that if things are a little too much for them to handle, a little too hot for them to handle, they just fall back. They just save the guns, because that to them, I mean, the economic situation is far more important than trying for a couple of kills later on in the round, and you know, like risking your lives, risking your guns for those exit frags. And especially when a team's economy isn't doing the best, much like Action PH right now. On the contrary, to Infinity Esports, you have to save your guns. So, what is the solution for APH? Well, it's simply win your round and minimize the casualties you're going to face. Do not die a lot. And that is quite literally very easier said than done. We know for a fact Infinity are looking deadly with their executes. Their utility usage alongside their power positions allow them to win these duels. As right now, we may just witness one live in action. Georgie is pushing through. He has been spotted and he dashes away, alerting that there are multiple members of Infinity towards B main.
Yeah, and I think Rolex also just got a brief wind of a member at market. So, at least in terms of the information game, Infinity Esports have a slight inkling as to what's up. Georgie been landing a couple of beautiful shots today. A couple of shots have looked very close. This is gonna be the straight up deal though. Georgie gets stiffed.
Oh,
Rolex. Not only a crucial frag, but with the headshot, adds a little more salt to the wounds. Romex. He needs to anticipate this kind of positioning from Destract. The lockdown is in and out of the A side. Not really sure why it was needed at the A side at that moment. Maybe it just allows the rest of them to rotate. Information is what Destract is going to be giving his team. And they're able to hold on the back of it. Emin, the pop flash, is it going to come in? Is the question. It does. Some boy, though, holds his ground in through lane.
Spike planted.
As boy, that's a shame. Rolex has Khan right behind him, so Motsuki, there's no way that he's gonna be getting that drop. In fact, no. I thought Rolex is gonna get the drop. They're gonna respect him. Are they gonna allow Motsuki to save the operator though? That's a big question. Because on 1 versus 3, after him using that lockdown in towards the A side, there's no way he's even thinking about doing this.
oh, he's just going to play for exit frags. This is smart. He is waiting for the nebula to dissipate. Wait, why is he peeking the corner? If he's waiting for exit frags, he picks up the operator. Now his location is known. Now they were trying, I mean, they were thinking, they were contemplating the decision whether to hunt Motsky down or not. But like you mentioned, they're going to let him save the op because to Infinity, the round count matters a lot more. And yet again, we can see that Infinity Esports, they are building that lead. For the side of Action PH, they'll be looking for another semi-buy. They've got an op, they've got a Phantom, Vandal, but yeah, the buys just aren't looking the best. And that is the reason why Action PH, they've got to rely on something else, something extraordinary to help them. I would make the argument the ultimates are going to be the factor helping them. Georgie already on the Bladestorm, but then again, he's got the op as well. RU is one ultimate pip away from unlocking that cosmic divide. So there are many things that the members of Action PH can do. You've even got Tesseract about to unlock the Hunter's Fury. So there are multiple things that Action PH can do. As right now, Rolex, and yet again, Rolex versus Georgie. It's gonna happen once more. In the previous round, it went very well in the favor of the attackers. But now Action PH, they'll be playing far more cautiously and in a far more considerate manner.
Yeah. Their aggression towards B main, though, continues to be a trend, which has been dealt with by the side of Infinity. Rolex is still going to be holding that same angle. I mean, no reason for him to peak this whatsoever, as it does feel like Georgie has that line in through market momentarily, right? Now he's going to rotate all the way back towards the entrance of B side to watch B main. Darts, where are they going, bro? There we go. They're going all the way into its tree. For now, conservative play is what we're getting to see from Action PH, as they're going to stack up this A bomb site. They're going to hope that the operator is able to hold B, where there's nobody meant to be. All going to be an A hit. Action PH on the back of the stack. Can they make this quack?
Well, they certainly are. They are looking for the retake. However, the retaliation is present as well. And right now, Infinity, they want to get in the bomb side. However, Action PH aren't letting them, because look at the positioning. And Action PH in stunning manner, you know, they went for the side control backup. And I was mentioning the retake from Infinity Esports, but they just couldn't. They couldn't take the control. They couldn't plant the spike because they were getting bottlenecked right there at the edge of the entrance. And this is one of the best ways as a defense you can do. Just shut down the execution. Don't let them execute in the first place. And it was just a mixture, a cocktail of time pressure, positioning, and everything just helping Action PH to not allow